Magandang araw mga kabayan. Ito po muli si Engineer Alejandro, isang OFW, ang inyong stock tambay. Muli handang magbahagi ng kwentong kalakal at kuro-kuro mula sa Philippine Stock Exchange. Kung bago ka pa lamang sa akin channel, huwag kalimutan mag-like, subscribe, share, at pindutin ang notification bell para updated ka sa bagong videos na aking i-upload. And we're here again for the OFW Average Trader PSE Weekly Performance Review. We're very happy to be here again to share the latest happening in the Philippine Stock Exchange. But before diving in, I would like to send our heartfelt gratitude to the regular viewers of this channel. We thank you for continuously supporting us. In return, we will do our very best to give and share with you the most relevant information and signals to properly interpret the market using the chart or technical analysis. So let's get started with the PSE index. The market opened a bit higher at 6,111 but went on a selling spree and closed at 6,000. That formed a red most bearish candle on a Monday. Then on Tuesday, the market opened a bit higher than the previous close at 6,007. That bounced and closed at 6,083 that gave us a green most bullish candle. Come Wednesday, the market gapped up a bit that opened at 6,097 but closed at 6,098 that formed a green least bullish inverted doji candle. Then on Thursday, the market opened higher at 6,105 but then again profit takers persist at the market closing at 6,057 that formed a red more bearish candle. Finally, on a Friday, the market opened lower at 6,051 but continued falling that closed at 6,037 which formed a red less bearish inverted hammer candle. Overall, the market appeared to experience a slight retracement due to profit taking at the start of the week, with opening price at 6,111, but bounced back for a couple of days, then went on another retracement for the remaining days of the week that closed at 6,037. Now let us proceed to our individual stocks, where the first on the line is Ayala Land. In spite of the company's consistent share buyback for the entire week, Ayala Land stock continued to go lower beyond 23.75 level. The price is currently at 23.25 level, which happens to be its next previous support area, where support of the previous consolidation happened before it breaks away 3 months ago. Though it appears to continue going lower, the moving averages and MACD are still in their negative form. Let us keep on monitoring where the price will manage to hold its ground to form a new strong support area. So now let's move to our next stock under the banking sector, where we have BDO. Once again, due to the absence of any significant news report this week, BDO stock continued to get pushed below by the moving averages. Majority of its movement this week remains bearish as negative sentiment persists, while MACD stays below the zero or negative zone. We will just keep an eye on this stock on the coming weeks until it finally shows shift of sentiment. Now let us move forward and jump to the next stock, where we have Converge. Even without any significant news report this week, the stock continued to move sideways for 3 weeks and finally break the 12.8 resistance level, while 14 and 21 days moving averages and MACD confirm its shift of trajectory to positive formation. We further continue our evaluation on this stock and set a plan when or at what price would you enter a position. Now moving forward to our next stock, where we have JFC. Another week without any significant news report, the stock appeared to pause temporarily after it bounced last week, probably due to profit taking of short-term position. The shift of 14 and 21 moving days average trajectory, if sustained, will indicate that this stock is moving sideways for a while to establish a higher low formation before it continues its upward move in the coming weeks. We will continue to monitor this stock until we finally confirm a shift in sentiment. Now going back to our banking sector, where we have Metro Bank. Still in the absence of any positive news report up to this week, the stock price appeared to show its confirmation of a sideways movement, establishing its new support level at 68. The slight pullback but staying above the current support area manifests as additional indication of the normal consolidation phase it continued to undergo. The formation of the moving averages and MACDs started to shift trajectory into positive direction is a confirmation itself of the start of shift in trend. Now moving back to our next stock where we have JGS. Though the stock continued its movement even without any significant news report up until this week, JG Summit Holdings continue to show that it keeps on trying to hold its ground above 22.75 level and currently moving on a sideways direction. Should the market starts to show optimism on the following weeks, a chance to get back above the moving averages will prove it is still intact to upward trend with the concurrence of MACD's shift of trajectory to a positive direction or positive zone. Now let us shift to our property sector where we have SMPH. With the consistent share buyback executed almost the entire week, the stock price appeared to continue trying to hold its ground above the current support level at 22.6. In spite of the pessimism the market is experiencing due to dominant negative outlook from investors to enter or maintain its position, however, if sideways move continue consistently, the formation of the moving averages and MACD will most likely give a breathing space and start aligning properly, which might soon be ready for the next phase of trend. Now moving to our next stock under the same property sector where we have Mega World. Equalizing the declining movement for the past weeks, the company continued to show its consistent support of its share buyback program as it executed its move this week somehow, managed to keep the stock's downward momentum and temporarily made it go back to the previous support area above 1.99 level. We will just have to continue to keep an eye on its move next week for a make or break position where it will manage to establish its support level. And last but not the least, let us now go to our focus on stock where we have Ayala Corporation. The absence of any follow-through positive news report this week, Ayala Corporation appeared to further go lower this week. This is due to the uncertainty caused by the news released this week pertaining to the market losses. The price was unable to hold above the 480 level. The pull down caused by the significant selling at 470 level at the end of the week, amounting to more than ₱500 million in value turnover. With the drop happened, we just have to see next week how the market is going to react. Will it continue to drop or will finally find its bottom at its previous historical support area at 450 or even reach its bottom during pandemic level at 360? Let us keep an eye on it on the coming weeks. Before ending this video, let us keep in mind that the market movement is cyclical and every phase of the cycle, if identified properly, can become opportunity for every investors. Let us keep our focus on the technicals and not get carried away by anything else. However, the market moves now because of the current noise or situation, it will remain as the market and it will look, sound, move like the same market decades ago or years from now. And that is all we have for this week. In case there is a stock you want us to discuss on our review next week, you may send a message or comment in this channel with a domain name OFW Average Trader. You may also choose to reach out by sending me an email at engineeralejandromagno@gmail.com, or you can also send a message in my Twitter account or send a direct message in my Facebook page named Engineer Alejandro Magno. Take the opportunity while it is offered free. There is no secret to success. We just have to keep going and work harder. We will only lose a battle the moment we stop trying and believing. Before we finally end this video, please don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and share this channel to your friends, family, colleague, and fellow OFWs currently looking for a passive income. This might help to share the gift and opportunity to be financially literate. It might also help them secure their future and save their hard-earned money from price inflation. I hope you learned a lot from this video. Thank you for keep supporting this channel. Have a nice day and see you all on my next video. Ciao!